Hello, and thank you for tuning in to Scrapbook Sunday 101, Rose Ward, StampersDelight.com. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, and come scrapbook with me. Couple of reminders, we do have the apparel shop where you can get some great apparel items for yourself or the crafter in your life. This is for the fall. We have the grab your coffee and tea mug. We have the perfect partners going on where you can get 6 exclusive dies coordinating with stamp sets that didn't have dies. Again, all the links will be below. Don't forget to sign up for the free card making event on October 1st. There are 3 bundles that they will be using. You can pre-order those or order those now. One of the items is a new stamp set called Warm Welcome, and that's a bundle. And I also chose that for my online class for October. The link is below to sign up for that. With the class, you get the designer series paper, the fun shapes, and you also get ribbon. If you order the bundle, you'll get a free pack of iridescent pearls. So check out that link. Donna Gray and myself have a Sweet Licious Fun Fold Club, which you're going to want to check out. We each do a fun fold each month. We do 3 variations of that, so you get 6 ideas from 2 different fun folds. You will get the ribbon, the gems, and the designer series paper as part of your class, and an exclusive video to that Fun Fold Club. This is a monthly club, so you want to keep your subscription renewed. Otherwise, you won't have access to the group. Don't forget to check out our weekly deals. Just click on the link below and you'll see the updated deals. This was week 2, but there are some more products out there. So definitely check those out. It ends on September 28th. Don't forget to sign up for my online retreat. You can see the items here. You're going to get a half a pack of rustic designer series paper, a half a pack of the painted Christmas. You're going to get the gems. You're also going to get those flat bells, and you can add on the 2 bundles that we will be using. If you don't have them, you can add them on. You will need those to complete the project, plus a swag bag. Everything will be in the swag bag, plus a special gift from me. You'll get an exclusive video, step-by-step instructions, and also still shots. One thing I wanted to mention on the monthly card class, I also now have a monthly sampler class, and it's going to be with the same stamp set, but we do a sampler project, and you can save $5 by adding that to your card class. Okay, I think that's it for the updates. Any questions, contact me, stampersdelight1@gmail.com. Okay, so for today, you're going to be seeing me use some products here. Best Witches and also Bewitching. I am also going to be using the, where are you? The Gingham Cottage Designer Series paper. And I do have this ribbon. It's not on a roll, and I apologize. I had some cut up. This is our mesh ribbon that's in the annual catalog. I absolutely love this, especially for Halloween, because it looks like spider webs. All right, so I'm going to bring in some things here. Let's do it this way. Let's move this out of the way. And we'll move this out of the way. So since Halloween is coming up, and I do have a lot of pictures I need to get in albums. I'm first going to take, this is our basic gray. Again, this is the designer series paper, and then I have the black 12 by 12. Now, I could use that side, but I really like this side. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to trim my designer series paper down so that it fits on my 12 by 12 and has a little bit of a border. And the thing I love about this paper trimmer is I can do 2 sheets at one time. Whoop, I just took that whole thing off. Nothing like doing that live, huh? But I did it on purpose so I could show you if it happens to you how easy it is to pop back in. Our paper trimmer has an arm that swings out so that you can cut larger pieces. And I am just going to take a 1/4 of an inch here on this side. And you see I'm doing both. I'm going to flip it around, and I'm going to do a 1/4 of an inch on this side. And now it will fit on my 12 by 12 the way I want it. So let's go ahead and do that. Now I am using Stamp & Seal. You can use whichever adhesive you want. If you use Stamp & Seal, just know you don't have to add a lot on there. A couple little pieces in the corner holds that into place. So I'm going to add that right on here. And you can see now I just have this nice little border. I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on this one. I love that gingham paper. You probably see me use it in a lot of my videos. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on Facebook. And also leave me a comment, give me a thumbs up, and please share my videos. All right, I'm going to bring in 2 pieces of basic gray. And I'm not doing this straight. I am doing this at an angle. So I'm going to do one at this angle. And again, I'm just going to add some Stamp & Seal here. And get that just about right here. That's good. And this one's going to go the opposite way. I always flip the paper around. There's nothing on the other side. I don't know why I do that, but okay, we're going to add that one right here. And now I'm ready to get some pictures on there and do some scrapbooking. So I have 4 pictures here, and these are my son's first Halloween. You can see he was tuckered out right there. So what I'm going to do is I am actually just going to lay them on here, and then I'll cut them. You can measure them if you like first, whichever way works for you. I'm all about doing quick and easy. Okay, and I have 2 more here. And this was my grandmother, his great-grandmother. So we're going to go ahead and add that right here. I'm going to actually do it this way so I can fit both pictures on there. And then I have here with his 2 cousins. And I'm going to stick that right in the corner. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring in my paper trimmer again, and then I'm just going to trim those. I just want a little bit of that smoky slate showing. So I'm just going to go right here and cut my pictures out. So just a little bit is showing, so it brightens it up. It'll look a little brighter on that basic gray. And I'm actually probably going to change something on this. Yeah, let me do that now. Because I think I want that mesh ribbon on here, I'm going to go ahead and lift up this corner. Yes, you can do that. You absolutely can, as long as you don't rip your project. And I'm going to do this. I suggest you do it ahead of time, but if you don't, it will still work. Look at that. And I'm going to bring this piece right down here. And I don't quite need all of it, so I'm going to trim a piece off. And I'm going to do the same thing. I'm just going to lift up a little bit of that edge, put a little of my Stamp & Seal down, and grab that ribbon. And lay it back down. So now I have that mesh ribbon there. I'm going to do the same thing on this side. Lift it up just a little bit. And let's grab another piece. I love this mesh ribbon. And it's time to buy more. I'm going to go ahead and add that. And I'm putting that one on this side. Again, trimming off a little bit, because I don't need the whole thing. And you can stretch it out a little bit. And then we'll do the same thing. We'll put a little more adhesive here and just tuck that under. Okay. And I'm not worried about if it's a little loose. My pictures are going to go on top of it. And once I get it in a page protector, it will keep it down. Okay. So let's start with this one. And we're going to add some pictures here. So I have little sleepy head. And you can see now what I'm doing is I'm layering those right over the layers that I already have there. And I'm going to put that right there. Now I do have a card, and this isn't available right now. This was from quite a few years ago, but I saved all those Memory More cards, and when we had these other kind of cards, I saved all them. Not really sure where I'm going to put this yet, so I want to make sure that I leave myself some room when I decide where I'm going to put it. So I just wrote, you know, the year that it was his first Christmas, how old he was, and who was in the pictures. But I'm not sure where I'm going to put that yet, so we're just going to leave that aside. When I do these scrapbook pages live like this, I have an idea. I'm just not exactly sure whether I'm going to change anything. What you see is what you get. Okay, we're going to put that one right here. And then this one. Put that one right there. And one with the girls. He was a little clown his first year, as you can see. Okay, so there's my first page. I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to bring in my second page. And again, I have some pictures here. Now we have, of course, we had to make the rounds. We have my dad and my mom. And again, my mom and my dad. So I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and glue those down. And add that right inside here. I'm not even cropping any of these. You could crop them, but I have enough room. I'm leaving the pictures the way they are. He wasn't too happy there, was he? Might have been that little hat he had to wear. Okay. Okay, doing the same thing. I'm going to go ahead and trim this. And you're not seeing things on that one picture. There are a lot of liquor bottles back there. My dad used to run a private club when he was alive. So I actually have a lot of pictures of my son in a bar. Okay, we're going to flip that around. Do the same thing right here. Cut that one a little too close, but that's okay. Okay, just want a little bit of that gray smoky slate to stick out. Okay, I'm going to bring these back in here so I can see how I want to lay these out now. So we have my mom, and we have my mom. And then we have my dad, and we have my dad. So I'm going to do it like that. And I am going to glue that down. So this is what we call a two-page layout. So when you put them in your page protectors, you would have one on one page and one on the other. We're just going to do a little bit of, this one's going to be straight. There's nothing wrong with putting your pictures straight or off-centered a little bit. Lining it up to that one. And this one I think I'm going to do a little off-centered and grab that ribbon to hold it down. And that's as easy as it is. I mean, it's really not hard. Now for the card, I think I'm going to put the card right here, but I'm not going to glue it down yet. Now I'm going to bring in those pieces I told you about from the Bewitching and the Best Witches. I've already colored some of those. And I like purple with my Halloween. So I have the 2 witches, and I also have a little witch hat here, but that's not going to really show up too well on the gray. So I'll put that one there and maybe have a little spider hanging from that one. And then over here, I'll put that one in the corner. Once I'm happy with the way it is laid out, excuse me, I'm just going to see if I want to add anything else. Well, we also have this great washi tape, and I think I'm going to add that to the project. I just don't know where yet. So I can use dimensionals on this. Let me grab my take your pick tool. That is here somewhere. And the blends that I used to color those in were the Highland Heather, Crumb Cake, and Smoky Slate. So I'm going to go ahead and add some dimensionals on here. Not covering up anybody's face or anything like that, but adding some dimension. You can also add some Wink of Stella, which I might just do. I'm going to add that right there. And then 1 dimensional will fit right here. And that spider's going to be hanging down from the hat. Okay, switching to this side. We're going to go ahead and do that. And then the hat down here. That almost looks like a little witch's hat, doesn't it? Okay, so now I have this washi tape, and I think the purple is what I will use because I think that's really going to show up. I might use some other too. Let me just unhinge to get that off. And what I'm going to do is I am going to run this around the bottom of my paper, just like this. And I'm just going to cut it off. So what happens is it kind of hides a little bit of that edge here, but it gives it some glitter to it. And then for this one, I'll do the same thing. I'm going to add that, tuck that right under there. So don't forget about our washi tape. And go all the way over. Just like that. Now I could add this one to the top. Let's take a look. Let's see how that would look. I'm kind of liking that. Let's do that. Let's go ahead and put the other color, this rust color, or pumpkin. We're gonna just lift that up a little bit. And I'm gonna add that to the top. So you're not gonna see that line at all. This actually rips right off. Okay. What do you think so far? I'm loving it. All right, and I'm going to do the same thing up here. Just lift that corner up just a tad. It's all about the glitter. Okay, I'm just going to rip that off. How cute is that? I do have some sequins here, and they have a little bit of a purple color to them. I think they were from a paper pumpkin, but I'm going to add those too. So I'm just going to randomly add some. Oops, forgot to put that down first. Better put my journal card down. If you don't have a journal card, you can cut some of our cardstock and make your own journal card. There we go. And I'm going to take these little sequins and just add them around the page. I'm just so excited about getting these into an album. I have a lot more to go. So I usually hop on Sunday mornings to do my Scrapbook Sunday. So if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, go ahead and do that, because then you'll know when I come on live or upload a new video. Okay, we're just gonna add a couple here. And now I have some sequins on my finished page. If you'd like to see the still shots, just go to stampersdelight.com. You'll see the still shots and a list of products that I used. I hope you enjoyed this segment of Scrapbook Sunday 101. Rose Ward, stampersdelight.com. Keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.